So I'm currently on placement with World First Foreign Exchange in Westminster in London. And I think it's particularly important for students who are not sure whether they want to go down a particular route. So by actually getting involved, working in a company that actually specialises in that area, it gave me the opportunity to think, is this something I want to go ahead with? But also allowed me to pick up great skills in working in a company and professional employment, which a lot of graduates who, for example, don't do a placement might not have those skills. So it really allows you to set yourself apart from everyone else.
At the moment, I'm currently studying a placement year and I'm working at Bosch. And I've definitely incorporated a lot of skills that I've learned throughout my first 2 years at university into my placement year. And this has really helped me prosper, and I feel a lot more confident in terms of interviews and expanding my role and gaining a career after university.
Originally, I chose because in terms of employability prospects, I think with the placement I chose, I thought it was a really good, amalgamation of business and law. In relation to career prospects, I feel like the placement service are really, really good when it came to finding internships as well. And in terms of our head of law tutors, they were very good in circulating information to me so that I can get it out to other law students.
It's kind of like a trial run before you go into the real world. There's a lot of things that I was pretty clueless to, kind of like the ins and outs of how you should kind of act in an office situation. I've never done a 9 to 5 really before, so I quite liked learning about how to get along with different groups of people, how to kind of adapt to different situations.
Some people applied for a placement and got the first one they applied for, and then other people like me, I applied for like 20 and it ended up getting a really good one. It was at Hewlett Packard, but yeah, it was good. It was the best thing I did actually, the placement. I will be on a 2-year graduate placement at Hewlett Packard doing corporate sales.
So the placement that I worked at was Discovery Channel, and throughout that I was able to work in the recruitment team and HR, diversity inclusion. So through working in that, I was able to then be exposed to the work life and also get that credibility for when employers are looking for a new graduate. And so when I started to apply, I basically, the process was quite shorter for me because they already could tell not only am I studying, but I was working, and I was able to complete my dissertation at the same time. So
it's quite helpful on my placement because there's a massive intake of placements and postgrads at the same time. So there's other like-minded people there that could support you. So I think a lot of it's about finding what you're good at and how you can kind of progress in the future, which I really like. So it's definitely helped me.
So I worked as a legal advisor in a debt collection company. We worked with negotiation, and I developed lots of skills with talking to lots of people, particularly very difficult debtors. I developed copious skills there. When I left, I did my placement project, which contributed to one of my final year modules. So I would definitely advise people, whatever their experience, to go to their placement.
Doing a placement year definitely helps students because you definitely gain a lot more skills, and you can put the skills that you've learned in university into practice in a real working environment.
My career aspirations, I want to work in the hedge fund industry, specifically in the systematic trading sector. What Brighton's given me on this particular course is the opportunity to kind of have that financial knowledge that you would need within the sector. So I opted for a sandwich year, so I did 2 years at the university, and then my 3rd year I did in industry where I worked for a hedge fund in London. And then I came back afterwards to finish my degree.
I recommend 100% placement experience because I took a business and management course and I had no idea what I would like to pursue in my future career inside business, and placement enabled me to understand my interest, which is my passion, my marketing. After putting theory into practice, that's when you realize what exactly do you like and what are your interests by what you learned through placement experience.